mobility time. Mobility. We're working on the hips, front of the hip. We're gonna focus on this area. So, like middle of the thigh. We're gonna start down here. We're gonna work our way up to the top of the hip, just kind of below that, maybe to the inside / below that little bony part on the hips there. You can use a foam roller. You can use one of those little peanuts, or you can use lacrosse ball. I'm gonna go with a lacrosse ball because I don't know, feeling like suffering today. All of them are good. I'm also gonna do it on a step here. Definitely optional. I just feel like I can get better leverage to get into those tissues. So without further ado, we'll start middle of the thigh. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, if you're going lacrosse ball, good choice, very good choice. We're not moving a ton. Gets really easy if you're on a foam roller and you just roll back and forth a bunch of times. We're not doing that. We're moving really slow. What you can do is right now I have it pinned in one spot. And I'm moving my leg just ever so slightly side to side. You might be able to see it kind of clunk back and forth a little bit. There is a thick hip flexor muscle, one of the hip flexors that runs kind of from the top here down to the middle of the thigh. So that's the one we're targeting right now. It's a real strong muscle, and you can get real tight. I don't know if tight's the right word, but yeah, you can just slowly inch your way up towards the thigh, but we're going to spend anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes on each side. So take your time. What you can do while you do that kind of like side to side, left, right twist, you can also pin it in one spot, and you kind of like, it works better with a foam roller, but like you kind of tack it down and then you move it around there. This one the ball kind of rolls with it, so it just hurts regardless. And then controlled breaths. Don't hold your breath. Long exhales. If you can keep it all through the nose, that would be great. If you want to go exhale through the mouth too, that's fine. I'm slowly working my way up, so just point of reference, I started here, now I'm like about here. Okay, so we're not moving up and down very fast. We're just trying to kind of beat that muscle to a pulp a little bit. You can also try bending your leg this way. And then one thing that works really great is that contract and relax. So that 4, 4, 8, 4 seconds in, 4 second hold, and then 8 second release. We'll try that now. So find a spot. It works great if you find a spot that hurts. That hurts real good. That almost makes you kind of like tense up and hold your breath. Find a spot that really hurts. Mine maybe is a little bit lower. Yeah, right there. That sucks. So find a spot that hurts, and then you're going to go inhale into the belly. Hold that for 4, and then contract. Flex your quad, kind of push into the ball, and exhale, relax, release, dead weight. And then it should feel not as bad. And then you keep on moving. So you can do that, contract and relax. Anytime you find a spot that just feels gnarly, we're going to go for about another minute or so. I got a timer going off on the iPad, and I don't know if it's going to make noise or not in 10 seconds, but we're going to do a bonus 45 seconds on top of that. So now, maybe a little bit more. We'll see. Yeah, it's kind of making noise. Keep going. Bonus, you'd go right up into the top here. If you can, really get in to that top part of the very tippy top of the hip flexors, top of the femur. This works good if you got a lacrosse ball or if you got like a step or something you're doing this on to get some good leverage. You might not be able to get into that like the nooks and crannies as much with the a foam roller, but you might. Again, let's find another spot that just feels gnarly, and let's do that 4-4-8. Ready? Inhale. Hold, contract, push into it, resist it. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, relax, release. That is good. A little rest, you can kind of take a little bit of a breather. Okay, other side. Same thing, start middle of the thigh. And hold on to your hats. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Again, I think you can kind of see it on this leg. See it kind of clunk. Clunk. It's because I'm going over that one hip flexor we were talking about. That is the Rectus Femoris, I think. I don't know. I took anatomy twice in university. Not because I failed it, but just because I liked it so much. Did it twice. It's like, wow, this was great. This is so good. I'm gonna do this again. I didn't fail it. Again, kind of side to side. You can lift that knee up if you want. While we're here, whoa, hello. It helps if you got like a fresh lacrosse ball. This is a pro tip. They might be very smooth. So this one, I don't even know who did this actually, but they just like ripped up some tape and put it on it, so it's got a little more grip. That's fine. I have another one where like I taped like a big X on it so it doesn't like shoot out on you. Yeah, I don't know who did this, but you can kind of see the tape on there. That works for the most part. Oh. Okay, let's find a spot that feels crazy and right there, yeah. Let's go. Contract, relax. Inhale. Flex it. Push into it. And release. Relax. Dead weight. Happy thoughts. And moving up towards the top of the hip. Still got about like 2 minutes on this side, so take your time. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. I've had some issues up into like kind of this area, a little bit more towards the inner hip region as well. So I'm going to spend the next minute, just under a minute and a half or so more up here. If you feel like this area is not terrible, and you find like you're having a little more trouble down low, then go down low. Find the pain, go suffer. Because typically that pain signifies some weakness or a lack of neural connection there, which pretty much means that you're not strong there. Might not mean you're super weak, but chances are yes. And weakness equals not strong. And we have that weakness that opens the door for, some risks of injury, maybe some overcompensations. Other areas in the hip start to take over to make up for that weak area. And then over time, you just can't take it and you get injured. C'est la vie. If you're an athlete, it's okay. You'll get hurt. Things will happen. Sport is unpredictable. And dang, I'm finding all these spots right at the very end. I'm going to keep going for a little bit, but you're good. You did great. I'm happy that you're here. If you're doing this in the evening, I wish you a good rest. Sweet dreams. Good job.